Where do you guys stand with Steve Wright for his next step?
He pitched yesterday. We're gonna see how he feels today, tomorrow. So it looks like he's right on target.
I mean, he's not going to pitch another minor league game.
No.
Do you have to activate him on Tuesday, Alex, or how
I
does
think so.
that's how it
That's
works?
the way it works out.
What about with Pierce?
He's playing today again. He's feeling okay. We'll make a decision later on. I mean, not later on today, but whenever. Yeah.
Moreland?
Tyler's pitching tomorrow and Wednesday in AAA.
Okay. And Mitch?
Mitch, he's moving okay. Took grounders, not swinging yet. So that's where he's standing right now.
How's Nathan feeling?
He's actually gonna throw in like 15 minutes out there. Just play catch again, 90 feet I think it is. Feeling better, but nothing as far as like bullpens or stuff like that. Yeah.
Do you feel that there's been too many wild pitches this year compared to last? You've had more. I mean,
Yes.
is that a product of anything, or?
Good breaking balls.
No, I mean, I don't know if that's.
Yeah. I mean, some of them are just the breaking balls, obviously, and that's around baseball. I don't know if you mean us or around the league, but everybody knows what we do as far as like pitch wise, and some of them too are, yesterday there was one when Waldy was in the game. He threw a slider and went through Christian. That's on Christian. We need to do a better job blocking that pitch. There was another one. Teoscar made a good running play. He anticipated the breaking ball. It was Barnes. He saw it and he took off. I think teams are doing a better job with that, obviously, because of how teams are attacking hitters. Fastballs up, breaking balls down. So that's something we do too, base running wise. Kind of like anticipate breaking ball counts and take advantage of it. So I think teams are doing a better job with that.
So it's kind of a combination of
It's a combination
how
of
you're
both.
pitching and
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, definitely, Jason and Epi, they're on top of that as far as like numbers, like pass balls and ball pitches and all that. We praised them last year in the playoffs. I think it was only one out of like 35 or 38 possible wild pitches. So we stay on it, but it seems like lately there's been a few more than usual.
With Price on Tuesday, do you anticipate kind of monitoring the workload like you did the last start, or is it kind of?
No, I mean, no, I don't think so. He'll make that one and then he'll pitch in Toronto. So he'll plenty of rest for this one and he'll have plenty of rest for the next one. We're not gonna use him out of the bullpen in Atlanta, just in case.
So when Mookie has 3 walks like he did yesterday, is that an indication to you that he's starting to see the ball, track the ball? I mean, how do you view that?
It's interesting because he's still dominating strike zone. He's still swinging strikes, but he's not doing damage like he did last year in the strike zone. But that we were talking about it yesterday. He got on base 3 times yesterday, so he dominated the game. It's not like he hit the ball at the ballpark or hit a double, but he was on base 3 times. That doesn't mean goal, just get on base. But whenever he finds it, and we felt like he was close 2 weeks ago, I want to say 10 days ago, it's going to be fun again because he's still swinging strikes. That's the most important thing. He's not chasing hits, and that's when you get caught up. You're like, oh, I gotta get hits, and his on base percentage is probably what 390 right up there. So whenever he gets, I check with Smitty always. He got the stats. So. But kind of like whenever he starts getting his hits, then the on base percentage is going to be over 400, and we get back on track.
Jeffers, you expecting to play tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah, mostly, yeah. One more day. He's taking ground balls today. So we'll use him the same way if needed, and he should start tomorrow.
Alex, is there any guys you're planning to not take to London?
Hmm?
Any guys you're planning to not take to London?
As far as IL players and all that stuff.
Well, I mean, any like pitchers that not going or?
Oh, and no, everybody's gone. Yeah, I think I learned a lot from that 17-inning game the other day. Like, you never know, right? I might say David is not coming out of the bullpen, but I don't know. If you play 20 innings, and he might have to come out of the bullpen. So, yeah, it's. I think you get extra players, and you take taxi squad. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But everybody's gone.
Taxi squad is from the 40 man. Guys, how will that be
I
handled?
think that's how it works, yeah. You take two guys in case something happens, they're over there.
Do you have those guys identified yet?
All depends the next few days as far as the pitching. We're debating, I think you gotta take a position player too. So we're debating which one, most likely catcher probably. That makes sense,
Alex, just think back to yesterday. Were you trying to get a second inning out of Shawarren because you were limited in some way elsewhere?
Yeah. I mean, it's not a perfect game, obviously, but perfect scenario with 6 outs there, and then go to Waldy and get 6 more and get out. But it didn't work out, and then Waldy, it was like, you had to make a lot of pitches there, and then it was a 1-run game, and we went to Barnes.
The way the games have gone lately and the way
It's
you're
one of those,
against-
that's like, been talking about it for the last 2 hours. Sometimes you wish, obviously, like yesterday, we had to put them away. That's the most important thing. But there's been certain games that we fall behind 6-1, and we come back and we're back to the same guys. Like, okay, we got a shot to win it. It's not that you want to lose by a lot, but sometimes it's like, well, if you're gonna lose, let's lose by a lot so we don't. I was joking with somebody else. There was somebody today like, worst case scenario, we use Sandy and Nooney